Check.
Checkity check. We got the check. We've got the check, yeah. Sounds like Triple H has got the checks to bring people back and make people happy over there, huh? Actually, it sounds like Endeavor. Endeavor's helping that.
What did you say? Endeavor partners with TNA or TNA's part of it now? Or something?
Yep, they're gonna have the streaming service with them. And the thing I'm thinking is Endeavor. You know, Endeavor will never do UFC cross promoting with another MMA promotion outside of UFC. But with WWE, you get the chance to. Everyone wants to see Marvel versus DC or whatever.
Where are they going to stream that? Oh, because they already have their own streaming platform.
Yeah,
TNA, right.
Yep, it's gonna be but now it's gonna be like $9.99 a month, and all the pay-per-views, all the future pay-per-views will be included in the $9.99.
So what's Endeavor doing? Are they marketing it, or are they building the platform to store all their stuff?
I guess they're gonna have the platform for them with a streaming service, and then so they're gonna be like, well, we want this thing to make money, and we got another pro wrestling promotion, the biggest one in the world. So what better way to market than have a couple of their guys in the Royal Rumble, or do stuff like that? Because with WWE,
they did have Mickey
TNA,
James. Remember a couple of years ago they had Mickey James when she was champion. Remember?
So now I actually could see that being a possibility because they want TNA to make money now. They're gonna.
I didn't know that it was going to be all their pay-per-views too.
Yep,
like their current ones. Mm-hmm. That's really good.
That makes sense. Why Dixie was backstage with Bruce Pritchard the other week, and they were taking the photos all backstage.
Hi guys,
you want to cut a deal? Let's deal. But
I mean, does she owe part of it still?
I don't know.
I thought Panda Energy, because I thought Anthem bought it, and Panda Energy does not own it anymore. I thought
that's what I thought too.
Maybe she's a minority. Maybe she is just a minority owner or something. Who knows?
I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna Jamie pull that shit
up.
Hi
guys, remember when Bubba Ray put me through the table? She didn't even have that thick of an accent at all. I met her. I went to a Impact taping in Vegas years ago, and she's known for walking the floor because I had floor seats, so she was walking the floor. She was super nice, fucking talking to everybody, like taking pictures with everybody. She was really nice. Like,
that's awesome.
My ex-wife at the time was with me, so like she just comes up, she's like, "Hun, did he drag you here?" Like that, and she's like, kind of like that. She's funny. She's really good. She was super personable and like really nice.
That's awesome.
Okay, well, yeah, Anthem Sports owns it right now. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't know. That's weird, but maybe Dixie owns like certain rights to. I don't know how it what happened. When Anthem bought them. I don't know if she has like a minority share or something in it, like in the company.
Yeah, I don't know.
Look, man, no ties to the industry, no inside sources.
Yep, exactly. We're not in that.
But dude, that's fucking. I mean, can I ask a question without you fucking stomping like you're going to?
What?
What the fuck's AEW waiting for?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck are they waiting for? Like
as far as what?
Get on a streaming
streaming service. I know.
Yeah, get on a streaming platform for $10. Include your current pay-per-views because they want to. I think they want to start doing pay-per-views like every 2 months now instead of like 4 times a year. So like, what are you waiting for? Like maybe he's gonna make a big announcement for New Year's for 2024 or something. I don't know, but it's like, what are you waiting for? Get on a fucking streaming site immediately. Like, you don't want to lose any more fan base that you've lost. Like, you don't want to, get it on a streaming site so people can be like, cool. Like, I'll pay $10 to see all the Ring of Honor library, all Ring of Honor current. I mean, I guess they stream Ring of Honor somewhere else, which you move that over to your streaming site, by the way, if you have an AEW one. And then all the current pay-per-views, like I would pay $10 for that for AEW in a heartbeat.
They need to.
I pay that for TNA. Fuck, as soon as they roll
out, I know it needs that whatever 500,000 million people might buy that. So it's probably that's just about the financials of whether they're going to put on HBO Max or they want to do it themselves. But
because it's going to be on the TNA. Oh wait, never mind. It is. Yeah, it's TNA Plus. I'm reading about it. Yeah, TNA Plus. That's what's going to be called. Oh well, they already have the Impact app.
Yeah, I knew
so
that.
They're just gonna
but
rebrand
I don't think they do their pay-per-views, right? You still have to buy their pay-per-views.
Yeah, you still have to do that. Yep.
Yeah, so I mean, this is like amazing. Like that they're going to get the current pay-per-views. It's like a great deal. Again, what the fuck are you waiting for, Tony Khan? If that's your real name,
or they maybe there's a way they can do it in Bleacher Report.
Access to the full TNA,
or maybe they like the money they're making with Bleacher Report. I don't. They're all weighing it.
Well, you could also be on, but yeah, because they're already kind of in bed with BR anyway. But NWA for a bit did it on Fight. Like you could see all their NWA power. You bought like a yearly membership or whatever, and
BR is owned by Discovery Turner, so it's like all the money's going to them.
Yeah, maybe that is. Maybe it's going to stay on that, but it'll become its own subsection. Like, when you log on to Peacock on the left-hand side, there's a WWF
Right.
symbol, and you go to there or whatever. Maybe they'll do that. That's fine. It's just hurry the fuck up. It's 2024. What are you waiting for? Like, yeah, what are you
Yeah, I don't know what the
seriously? What
fuck
are you
they're
fucking
waiting
waiting for? Unless he's looking to buy like another library of some other smaller company. But the thing is just put what you have out there now. You have 4 years of pay-per-views that
You
you've
have
been
Ring of
doing. I
Honor,
mean,
like, come on.
yeah, and you have Ring of Honor. So maybe he's waiting for maybe maybe he's just waiting for time release on something so he can put all of his past pay-per-views on there. Because I know that like people like me, I bought that pay-per-view so I can go back and watch it on VR right
Yeah,
now.
same here.
But I don't know how that's gonna like, you know what I mean? Maybe they're trying to figure out a way to make a deal. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to figure out legal ways of like, okay, if they've already bought this pay-per-view, then I don't know.
What's unfortunate?
Talking on my butt.
They're probably not doing any of that.
Yeah, they're just not doing anything. Like, it's probably what's really happening.
I was seeing something on Reddit about like PlayStation has lost lost their license or whatever with Sony. So even if you bought movies and shit with like Sony or whatever on PlayStation 5, you just lost it.
Which is crazy because that was the big thing. Sony
even if you
was
fucking buy it, you can. It's
Sony
not
was PlayStation. Like, that's crazy.
That's
Fuck
insane.
That. Bring digital media back. And then, which is funny because HBO, WWE Home Video finally disbanded.
Finally.
There's one last release. There's going to have no more Blu-rays, no more home videos, nothing. So
I don't remember the last time I bought one. Like,
they said they're not making money on that now. Like,
yeah,
everything streams now.
Might as well.
Crazy. I remember when DVDs first became a thing. And like it was like, wow, like I remember it was Me, Myself, and Irene and one other movie I got, and they had extras on it, and all it was like maybe 4 bloopers.
You're like, this is cool.
God,
the future.
Extra. Yeah, it was so crazy, man. Like
commentaries,
menus,
like director commentaries.
Yeah,
awesome.
and then it was so cool. Like, I remember when all that first came out, it was like, it'll never get better than this. And then,
dude, Anchorman had an entire second cut. Like they made an entire second movie.
Oh my god, yeah, they did. They made it a whole second movie. That's right, they did.
Pretty soon you're gonna just close your eyes and it's gonna stream inside your eyelids.
Like, that'd be fucking great. Listen,
that's probably what's gonna happen.
When your Google Glasses.
Nobody would ever open their. I would just be like this. Or Jess. I'm like, sorry, I was watching Hogan Slam Andre. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
We're gonna be like Ready Player One, living in like
basically
boxes in the slums, and we're like,
just like little cells, basically.
Yeah,
it's gonna be virtual. Yeah,
the drones around.
That's probably the reality. That's what's outside of our reality right here. This is what we see, but we're really in a brain in a vat.
Yep. Take the pill.
Take the pill,
Mr. Williams.
Take it,
Mr. Williams.
I just confused Lawrence.
You just used his character
Lawrence
from a different movie.
From Matrix, but from what's the classroom movie?
I don't remember.
How high?
Higher Learning.
Higher Learning.
Yeah.
With Michael
I just
Rappaport.
Confused his character in Matrix with Higher Learning. Peppermint. So dumb. All right, so what an interesting, crazy, surreal SmackDown with Mr. Punk's first full SmackDown with running all backstage in his appearances and promo. Everyone's going to be talking about it today. There's clips all over Twitter, but like, what'd you guys think? They set a lot of things up. They threw everything out there. He got a lot of time on the mic. Like
a lot of people, I know a lot of people are going to be like, this should have been his first promo. I'm like, well, the first one was fine. I mean, it was short. It was nothing. It was just
going to get you to tune in. Like it's not like he only had that one shot and he's never going to be able to do another promo.
Know.
It's like, it just pulls one.
Yeah.
Everybody wants it now. And then when they rush it, they're like, why'd they rush it? Because wrestling fans can't be trusted.
Yeah. Yeah. And he made it, he opened it with a shot like that. He's like, I'm not on the last segment tonight, so they can't be cut for time.
Yeah.
So
it was a cool. I like that. I like the tribute to the troops background that they had tonight too. It was really nice.
Yeah. Yeah. It felt different than like the normal tribute to the troops shows. It felt like I don't know, almost like more like a PLE kind of the way they were treating it or something. Yeah. I don't know. They made it seem bigger than like kind of like how we always say like, oh, whatever happens at Crown Jewel stays at Crown Jewel. They kind of were including this more. I think I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, they just put it in with the normal run of weekly storylines and everything. It wasn't separate because usually they used to go overseas before and then just tape it out there, and it was like just random, just like matches. Silly like 3-minute house show matches. Yeah, like real quick. And
Stone Cold versus Mae Young or something stupid.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
stopping mud holders there. Yeah,
Punk had a segment with KO.
Yeah, KO.
He did his promo and referenced Roman and Kevin Owens and then Seth, and then they all sang Seth's song, and then he kind of ended with they were saying on Twitter he was going to do it. But he wants the rest. He wants the main event of WrestleMania 40. So and then there's after that the post. There's this moment with him and Cody about, well, in order to finish my story, we both have to win the Rumble or like something. So
yeah.
And then there's a really funny line. He's like, Kevin Owens too much like me. Like I really can't hang with people that just punch people in the face backstage. It's 2023, man. You can't do that.
Yeah, that was. I figured like everyone. It's so weird because I don't know if the majority of the crowd wasn't normal wrestling fans. They were just there for the spectacle of the Troops tribute, but nobody reacted at all to that comment. And I was like, I'm shocked that nobody reacted.
But then
to
they started chanting his name.
Yeah.
They started chanting his name after. So like the people that did get it, you know, I think started.
They chanted Seth's music loud.
Oh yeah,
actually too.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, and they sing.
It's gonna be a good match, and I think like God, I'm just realizing now that the Royal Rumble, no matter what who does what, like is gonna be fucking loaded. Like Orton's back, Punk is back, and you got Cody and all the Judgment Day, all the new people. Roman will be there. I hear Lesnar's supposed to come back, we have because he's gonna have a match at Mania. So yeah, and then WrestleMania is gonna per my sources. And then
it's gonna be Philadelphia apparently from my sources.
Well, that's what I heard.
Yeah, WrestleMania 40 is gonna be majorly loaded at this point if Punk's there and Seth and
it's gonna be too loaded. So it might actually blow up. Like fuck. Like
that's it's gonna be.
I like that shirt too. That Hell Froze Over shirt.
Oh yeah, so
it's the new. Mm-hmm. So I thought he did well. I don't like him, but like he's
it's gonna be
he's chewing on the company. He's doing exactly what is asked of him, and he's smiling and. It was perfect.
It's a little sour taste, but I mean, it's good for the show. It's good for the TV, the product.
We're all talking about it.
Especially if he's going to be a heel.
Right after.
If he's going to be a heel, it's just going to. It's the thing I was waiting for.
And plus, I like that they didn't hinge on where he was and what happened too much.
Yeah.
They're throwing little stuff in there. I just like the fact that they're continuing. Like he has his own like fuck up that he did last time when he was there. So it's like they're already like take out AEW like. Him coming back would have been just as big. Well, probably bigger actually if he never showed his face like until right now.
Yeah, that's true.
But I mean, still, like it's just I hope that he means it when he's going to try to finish it because like people do like him and he is great on the mic and like there's a lot of things that CM Punk can offer. So we'll see.
Yep.
And then he keeps referencing the Wise Man and I was the original Paul Heyman guy.
Yep.
Yeah. That was cool.
He was teasing it. He's teasing everything, just like he was teasing whether he was going WWE and AEW, like how he kept posting all that stuff on his Instagram that made you believe one or the other. He's doing the same thing here. That fan that was holding the world heavyweight title, he like stopped and looked at it and then looked at the camera.
He like looked at it.
And then, and then talking about Roman and then, so he's like kind of leaving it everywhere, like kind of open. Like I think it's going to be Seth. I think they're not going to do Roman and Punk yet.
It'll be Cody
and that'll be a good match too.
Yeah, it'll be great.
Seth needs his break now, so he needs his time off. I think he's been working a lot. It seems like he's been nonstop since he's been back from his last injury. I don't remember how long he was out.
And it makes total sense to like Seth's dream to headline the WrestleMania, and this is the way to do it. Work with a guy you don't particularly like, but let's make some fucking money.
Shawn Michaels and Brett all over again. But is it like I don't know how true the beef is. Like I know they talk shit, but like
it's probably pretty real because when Seth was doing that interview about Phil, like. He wasn't coming back, so like. But unless he's
at that time,
they're always working. So who knows, man?
And then he shot at him too. He's like, he's not even the man in his own household. Yeah, I was like, that was a good one. That was really good.
And I hope
so. Yeah, they're gonna have good, and then face to face. I wonder what they'll do if they'll have a face off at Royal Rumble. Like, I wonder. I haven't heard any rumors who Seth's gonna defend the title against at Rumble, but the rumor is through my sources that Randall Orton is gonna challenge Roman at Royal Rumble. Because already he's kind of like involved, like Solo. He's already, they did like a tag tonight, so like they're kind of slowly putting Orton into the bloodline thing or whatever, like to feud with him a little bit. So that would be really cool.
That'd be awesome.
I mean, obviously, I would love for him to win a title, but he's not going to end the streak. So it's like, to see him face somebody actually on one of the accounts that I follow with our handle. Put like said they had the graphic saying, I heard that Royal Rumble is going to be, Roman versus Randy, but they're like, they don't have the balls to do it, but they're like, Randy should beat him and then take on Cody at WrestleMania because that's their lineage. Like, basically Randy brought him in Legacy and started Cody and all that stuff. And like, so basically like Randy could just be champion and be like, now you have to beat me. But I'm like, I don't think they would end the streak at
Royal Rumble. They might.
When it ends, it'll be done at WrestleMania, and like it'll be against the person that they feel can sustain
the future,
which is Cody, because like they bring him out for everything. They bring him out to be the ambassador for the tribute to the troops. They bring Cody fucking everywhere. Like he's their face centerpiece,
and he's so good. He's so good as a babyface because I actually, because of how good he is and knowing how he is, I actually believe, like he's making me believe that Shinsuke actually has a shot at beating him. Like I don't know, like it makes sense.
Like, I like what they're doing. I mean, it's the same, but I think that ship has sailed with Shinsuke. But I like what they're doing with him. They keep him fresh. I like the subtitles on his promos.
Yep.
And you get a very heelish, like
he's being what he wanted
kind
to
of
be.
thing. Yeah.
I like this is what he's wanted to do.
And they're all doing that for hype for them to face each other this week on Raw, which I love because like, you got a fucking 3-hour show every week. Like I like you making me look forward to it. So it's really cool. For the last 2 weeks, they've hyped up a Raw main event, which is what they should do anyway. So it's really, I love it when they do stuff like this because it's something I wanted Vince to do fucking 15 years ago. But
isn't it funny how usually this is the slow period, but like in WWE right now, it does not seem like it's the slow period. It hasn't
slowed down all year.
Yeah,
like it really has been.
They're just on fire on every fucking.
And it was it's smart for them to do the B pay-per-views out of the country because it brings different energy to it and stuff. And I think that's smart. Yeah, they're not like oh yeah, typically between summer and January it's slow. Like after SummerSlam and before Royal Rumble, it's kind of a blah. Like but not anymore.
And do you ever see those shots? Do you ever see those shots of Cody? And I saw one of Punk today signing 8x10s in the back, like rapid fire, like hundreds of them. Do you ever see that, like on the Instagram?
Yeah, sometimes.
He's all for tonight in Columbus or whatever. Tonight, like, do they sell those?
Yes.
Like at the stands for like an autograph thing for. How much maybe
if they're doing it with like a WWE rep, the jerks that you see at the airports corner them, and they have them sign like 20 of them. They're selling them, but yes, like I believe WWE does sell them.
Because I saw Punk do it today, and then Cody always does it. So he must do at least 50 to 100. But I'm like, how much a lot of stars would
have to do it like for video, like releases or whatever. Yeah. Like they would put a piece of the mat, like in it or whatever. Like I got a WrestleMania 31 with the piece of the ring canvas or whatever. They cut it into a tiny square, and then Hulk Hogan signed it. Like so, it's like
it could be. I mean, he could be making. What would you pay? I'm just because I was thinking how much if they were at the merch stands, they would go quickly. Would they be $30? So he's making $15 probably every single signature, and he signs 150 of them.
Like $20 to $30, I think that would be as fair.
Fuck. Damn, dude.
They're making money, dude.
100 times on fire. $30.
WWE's on fire.
I mean, how many little 1 inch by 1 inch squares can that canvas make? They're just fucking cutting them out.
Yeah.
Whoever has to cut it, that sucks, man. It's a machine, I'm sure, but so much to one person. Oh fuck.
They'll sell anything. The fucking auctions. They just don't give a shit.
Yeah. Well, Vince McMahon probably have himself sold when he's dead at an auction. He probably would.
Own a piece of Mr. McMahon's mustache.
Yeah. Like
exactly.
I have a fingernail. It's like Vince's fingernail. It's his signature. I'm like, oh, that's nice. Bring a piece of Vince home.
Sell me, damn it.
I bought a used coffee cup.
Vince is dead.
Yeah, there we go. That's it. It's a good replacement there. Vince is.
I bought a steak wrap wrapper for $1,000. It's Vince McMahon's steak wrap wrapper.
A steak wrap. Wrapped steak. Give me that wrapped steak.
Vinnie Mac steak wrap.
What's a burrito?
Steak wrap. Yeah.
Give me a steak wrap.
Give me a steak.
And on the AEW side of things, Christian and Edge had a match on Dynamite. I thought they weren't going to end up having it, and they did. It was pretty good, actually. I watched the whole thing. I was like, wow, for two old guys, man, they got in there and they got after it.
I mean,
I didn't care for the ending. I didn't care for the ending, but I do like that Christian won. But like that was really fun. But
what's his face's mom got involved, right?
Yeah, she turned and sided with Christian now or whatever, so Christian got the pin on him. But it was good, and I liked some of the reversals they did, and like the spots that they put in there was pretty creative. Those two, you could tell they're just having fun. So I hope they'll probably have a big blow off in a cage. It's going to be a bloody match, whatever their blow off is. But
they're gonna have a great match.
Yeah,
I mean, I like the fact that
Christian could go. Christian got the edge, and now he's pun intended. So he's got the momentum again now, and so now Adam's going to keep chasing him.
Cool.
Which
and then what do you guys
might be the only interesting thing besides the devil thing they have going on right now.
Yeah.
Somebody made me laugh. It was and I was going through a TikTok feed, and some person's like, so, like, here's my big problem with AEW. And it made a lot of sense, actually. They're like, look, they purposely, and Craig says it all the time, like, you have to find your voice if you're going to market to the older than kids category, And the guy's like, so every story, like literally every storyline in AEW right now is like, what do you mean you don't want to be my friend? I'm mad at you because you don't want to be my friend. And then like, and the whole thing is like, wait, you don't want, we used to be friends. We're not friends anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
And
literally,
MJF has no friends. And so he went on the whole, it was a funny rant he went off on for like 60 seconds. And then
That's
he was
really
like,
funny.
you know who that relates to? My 12-year-old daughter who's actually living through that because it's all about having friends when you're 12 years old and they don't like me and they wouldn't sit next to me or whatever. And he's like, but yet you alienate the young people because you have bloody matches. So you're marketing to me. And then when the 38-year-old dad sits down to watch it, I have to watch a 12-year-old storyline play out that my daughter would relate to, but I would never let my daughter watch your product because you bleed all over the place and you hit, and he's like, so it's like, I don't get it. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, what do you want? How do you want me to feel about your product? Like,
That's hilarious.
he's like, yeah, he's on
It's
every
true.
single gimmick. And he's like, Samoa Joe is only MJF's friend to get something. And he's like, so it's all like there's someone's not someone's friend. The Elite's mad at Kenny Omega because Omega doesn't want to be their friend and do Elite stuff anymore. And like, he's like, it's a whole thing about how every storyline is, I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to be your friend either. Fine, you friend, you might do. And he's like, that's my 12-year-old daughter. She lives through it every day. I have to hear it.
Sports
like,
entertainment.
He's like, so he's like, yeah, they just don't know what they're doing. Like, as far as like what their voice is. Like, he's like, do I see good matches? Sure. Like, their production's cool and crisp and clear and easy to watch and all this stuff. And he was like, but they just like, they do too violent stuff like for me to want my kids to watch. But then like the storylines I have to suffer through are
stupid.
No, did you make fun of me? Did you try to clap me behind my back? What?
That's
like,
really funny.
It's true. Like, it's so true.
We were watching Dynamite a couple weeks ago. It's hard for me to watch it. I it's hard. Like we were watching it, like we're watching a match. Like I'm like, fucking great match. And then they follow it up with the same stuff that I hated WWE doing is some stupid backstage skit, and it's just like, wow. And then I'm turned off.
They don't, like, I mean, Renee will still interview people, but like what I hated that WWE did was like, they make it like a movie scene. And then like, it just showed like Moxley stretching back there. And then he turned around and Swerve walks in. He's like, oh, Swerve. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I hate this. Like,
it's
just have Renee do a Mean Gene.
Isn't that why they left WWE? I mean, I don't understand.
Yeah, if you don't want to do that stuff, like don't do that stuff. Like I don't care. Like the camera's not there, but it is. Like, and I hated it when WWE did, and they still do that now. But that's fine because that's their thing. But I mean, they give me what else and they have good storylines and they have better matches now. WWE does, so they give me what I want. But like, I know wrestling's always going to be a soap opera to a certain extent. I get that because it's good versus evil. It's you have a conflict and then you have stakes involved or whatever. Like I get that, but just my God, like,
and what's sad about it is it's affecting Ring of Honor because the same stuff carries over down there, and I'm like, come on, man, like
nobody's watching Ring of Honor.
This is not, well, I was watching it, and it's the same shit. It's literally the same stupid shit.
Yeah.
It's hard to watch. I'm telling you.
And it's sad because I think that Continental tournament's really cool. Like the amount of matches and
it's almost like a round robin tournament, right? Because you get points.
It is. They're trying to match the G1 climax. Is exactly what they're trying to do.
Yeah, that's what Daniel Bryan.
It's good.
Who's the villain right now? But he might be the devil. I think he's gonna be the devil actually now because everything.
When is it tomorrow or tonight? Is Daniel Bryan and Daniel Garcia, which apparently is banger. But he hurt his eye again. Yeah.
But apparently,
I read somewhere too, and I don't know what's real and what's not. But that it was it's a storyline. Like his eye's not hurt; he's fine.
Oh, okay.
Well, I actually think. I don't know. Maybe not. I think a lot of the stuff being reported about him. I think now they actually are going to be smart and try to play off of backstage happenings. I think
him like he's the one finding people on social media. He got rid of Punk. He's going to be the devil. I think that's actually a really cool idea.
That would be good. That might be the only thing that would save it, to be honest. Like,
it would be.
Legitly don't mind if it's Adam Cole because at least it keeps it personal with them. Because I want Adam Cole to have a faction. And like just lead the company or whatever, like, and be the heel faction. But I guess you're already getting that with Christian a little bit. So like you don't want to double do it. Like, but it's not like they haven't fucking copied everything across the board. But I mean,
they got to do Tony Khan.
But yeah, I guess Daniel Bryan would be better. And then I still think you bring Khan out as a heel, going like, I had to. Don't you understand? I had to hire him in the back. I had to have Bryan Danielson like as my backup back there because all you won't listen. Like, I mean, that would just be the best thing he could possibly do. But and even the people in back are like, well, fuck, now he's shooting on us. Fuck. Like,
but the only thing is, like, because I'm, that's what I would love to see too. But then watching him on Ring of Honor in a segment, I'm like, well, I don't think he can.
Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't.
But sometimes when people can be angry or be heels, they're better. Like maybe. But yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't want his heel stuff to just shit the bed. You know what I mean? Like that.
Or he's like all nervous every time.
Ha ha ha! That's right. I'm the devil.
That's right. I'm the devil.
Oh,
tune
in.
Tune in
back to me?
Yeah, tune in Saturday.
That's a mistake.
Yeah.
You thought you could trust me? No. Tune in Saturday, and I'll show you why you can't.
Or the devil, or something. I don't know, man.
Go Jaguars on
Sunday.
Sunday.
Announcement.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah, $22 million gone. But yeah, I mean that's
still $22 million. It's not like the petty cash was laid around.
So
he needs to stop worrying about. I'm here to make friends, not money. Taking all his cheap shots and start fucking pay attention to what's going on around you, man. Like,
how much is the budget short? 22. I guess it was a really complicated scheme of carrying over.
I mean, fine,
just like two ledgers and books and stuff. But how could you let that happen?
Yeah, that much. I understand, like a couple thousand. He lets fucking slip. Maybe even 100,000. And with
that's
all
like
that
3
money.
CM Punks.
That's
that's how he burns. I mean, obviously, that's how he's burned through his money. Like AEW is making money. There's no way it's profitable right now. He's still burning through a lot of money. No way.
I think, because all they report of the grosses, I mean, they're grossing more money than they ever have.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Nobody knows what the profit line is. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Nobody knows if they're spending
not with
more
that talent roster.
I mean, yes and no. I just think people think that he's paying them a ton of money, but I think working
part-time
20 days a year is way better. So if they were, let's say with merchandise and everything, if they were making, I'm just throwing a number out there, I don't know, $5 million. Let's say John Moxley's making $5 million. Like he could easily come over here and make $1 million or 1.5 million for wrestling 40 times a year, get to do whatever he wants on social media, sell his own brand of, I don't know, like I'm sure him and Renee have 25 businesses. She does cooking, she writes books, you know what I mean?
They have their
own
could do all that and everything,
Yeah, they could do all that stuff and they don't get limited by the WWE machine. Tony's cool with them doing that. So I think they almost probably make the same amount of money and wrestle like 35% less. And I think that's fine. Like, I mean, if you're gonna fucking shove skewers in your face every day, I hope you get a break. But it's like, they just really everything is fine except for their fucking television product. It's so erratic. Like, they're not the first company to have people angry in the back about the way they're used. Fucking Vince used to have those people, but it's all the way Vince handled it. Like Tony's just got to be like, we'll see ya. Just release people. And NXT and WWE will not hire everybody because they don't want to get too bloated. So they're gonna handpick. Who's to say Miro will go back? Like maybe Triple H is like, we don't need him. I'm sorry. Or hey, we'll bring you back. For 50 cents on the dollar, like what we had you last time, you'll just be in NXT. Like he could do that too. Like, and some of them might go. Yeah. Some might be fine with that, and some of them may not. Like, so yeah.
NXT's on fire.
NXT's a great place to go, and both brands. I mean, God, I love Aleister Black, but just fucking he's not being used right over there. So go. I mean, I love his matches. I love the House of Black. It's a cool look, and they get a response. They get a pop. It's like I don't know, man. Like I don't know what to say about them anymore. Like I'm just like, well, I enjoy the matches. I still enjoy AEW's product. It's not as good as it once was, but I don't know why they do what they do.
But now it just seems like, I know, a lot of people like to give it a hard time, but now it just seems more in the front now. Like, I don't know. It just
when I watch any
segment,
I'm just like, oh, I mean, why split people? Like, I don't want two different brand extensions. Like, I don't think it works in general in wrestling because they're too tempted to mix. Like tonight they mixed.
Yeah.
And that's fine. WWE didn't do a hard brand split this time. They just did a soft one, it seems. But they're kind of making it more worth it. I get it. It just doesn't fucking work because anytime they want, Roman fucking pops on Raw. If it's an anniversary Raw or a special Raw, Roman's going to be goddamn on there. So it's to me, I'm like, don't do a fucking brand split then. But I mean, whatever, it's working now. I can't complain. I like both shows. But I mean, AEW is not experienced enough and not big enough to split their brands and have a separate Collision versus Dynamite. There's not enough viewers. You got to just carry yourself. First of all, fucking Collision was a mistake. I mean, I'm glad they're getting money from it, but it's just fucking why? Why have a 2-hour show on Saturday? Why?
I think they should get rid of Rampage, honestly. I think.
Yeah. I mean, they should, but nobody watches it. If they get rid of it, I don't think it's going to matter anyway because it's all pre-taped shit anyway that we don't see. So it's I don't think it matters if that. I think we talked about it before. Turn it into AEW's Ring of Honor Rampage, and just leave it alone and just
AEW for kids.
That's gotta be next. Product. I can't believe TNA is about to literally fucking dethrone them for number 2. spot.
Well, they've been actually really good for like 2 or 3 years now. They've been doing good storylines.
They're literally
Scott Demore's always been awesome. Like he's really good, and he knew that it was so damaged after the Dixie era that he knew I'm gonna have to rebuild this thing and take forever to do it. And now he's doing it the right way. Like now he's gonna get a streaming device and like all their pay-per-views. I haven't had a chance to catch a lot of them, but everyone's like, dude, goddamn, like they're all really, really good. Like so. I like the fact that they're doing that. I'm glad NWA is getting some kind of like deal and like, so we can start seeing some of these brands more because they're fun. They're not all perfect, like NWA is not perfect. There's some shit I watch. I'm like, what are we doing here? Then there was some other things I watched at NWA, like their last pay-per-view I got, and it was really good. Like it was really good from beginning to end. I was like, this is cool. Like, so there's a lot of good stuff out there. Streaming's the way to go. I'll pay $5 or whatever it is if NWA is like, yeah, you can get all of our pay-per-views every month or, whenever they do them. Like, I think they only do like 4 or 5 a year. Yeah, I'll pay $10 for fucking TNA. That'd be amazing. All old shit.
I'm trying to go
Samoa
to
Joe and
January
AJ Styles days were the triangle match with Christopher Daniels, Samoa Joe, and AJ.
That's what I feel like. I feel like Endeavor is gonna be like, well, we want our investment to, give us a nice return. So what better way than put it on the platform of the biggest pro wrestling company in the world and have a little co-promotion, a little cross-promotion. I feel like they'll do it. I feel like they'll do it.
TNA
AJ Styles might just show up on TNA for one
Seth
night.
Shows up on TNA.
Who? Who does? Oh, Seth. Man, they could do that.
They wouldn't let him do it with the main brand. They would do it with NXT. That's the only way that.
Yeah, NXT.
I mean, you say that, but then Mickey James was in the Royal Rumble. Same dog.
Yeah, but they wouldn't do a co-promotion show.
They would.
Roman shows up on.
No.
Well, come on, it's the television title, guys. So why wouldn't they? Seth
Roman finally loses the title on Impact.
Oh my God. Star Spud beats him.
Yes.
I mean, I could see like Logan Paul for maybe I don't know, maybe not Logan Paul. Actually, I didn't sign up for this. Yeah, I guess
Bush League.
Craig. Yeah,
Bush League shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
you could see some talent exchange for sure. That would be cool.
I feel like 2 Royal Rumble spots though. I think Endeavor would want more to see the TNA name being shown off on WWE than the other way around, probably. Yeah. Just so they can promote it and put it on that stage. But I don't know, maybe.
Who's TNA's biggest star? Who would they want in the Rumble?
No, I'm just kidding. Nobody. I guess right now would be.
It's the guy with the wrestling headgear he always wears. He's like their champion.
Oh, Josh Alexander?
He's like the kind of hybrid of Kurt Angle and like whatever.
Yeah.
He's really good though.
But I mean, like,
he's kind of like one of their top guys. What's her face is there? Trinity.
Jordan Grace.
Yeah.
Trinity.
She's good. She's really good, man. Good. Like she's really good.
So is Hammerstone? What federation is he in? Because he was a free agent after. Okay.
He was in. He was MLW and PCW, and but he's really good. Hammerstone's been around for a while
now. He's free.
Actually. Yeah. He's really good. He should go somewhere.
Go to NXT.
Free agent.
And then Camille, what's her face from NWA? She's outgrown that place. She's outgrown NWA anyway. So like I'm glad to see her out and about.
But she said I don't think she's gonna go WWE.
No.
But she might. I mean, Triple H will make a play for it, I'm sure.
I mean, I don't know if they know what they're doing. I have a feeling that somebody different now is running the AEW women's division because like I like a lot of what they're doing and they're focusing on certain characters and trying to get people over. Like Toni Storm to me is like just stealing the show in that division because she just found something that's fun for her and she likes to do. And then they have a couple other like stars they're trying. What's her face? Julia Hart. Her gimmick's cool and like she's really good and she's the TBS champion's the women's version, right? Yeah. So she's TBS champion and Toni Storm's the world women's champion. Like
you can take the pro wrestlers out of the sports entertainment company, but you can't take the sports entertainment out of the pro wrestlers.
You got to have some kind of like you got to have characters over. I mean, I don't think a character makes you sports entertainment. It's the skits they used to do in WWE that bother shit out of me.
Well, to be fair, Toni Storm is doing skits. I mean, they're good.
Yeah, she is. Well, I mean, vignettes are kind of like a part of the thing. I mean, like I think everybody's done vignettes. Even ECW did vignettes, like like when they were debuting people. But yeah, it's like
in the style
at least it's in line with her character. It's like a Goldust style like promo that she does because Goldust used to do the movie film and all that stuff or whatever. What did she do? There was a goddamn skit she did, and everything's black and white. And she was sitting in there, and they were reciting lines, and she was getting pissed because like her butler or whatever wasn't reciting them right. And then the other guy came in with a megaphone and yelled something, and it made her jump, and it was so fucking funny because she almost broke, and she looked at him, she's like, ah, and like she just kept doing her thing, and I was like, that's so great, like
It's awesome.
that whoever is pushing the women's division right now seems like they're.
I thought Daniel Bryan was right. Wasn't he helping?
He might, yeah, he might be. I don't know.
Some women. I don't know.
It's also, you know, why fucking Britt Baker's not on TV because maybe you're boring now. Like, and sorry, now I'm attacking her now because she spoke up, and I'm like, I want people to speak up, but Britt Baker, but I'm like, you're one of the originals. You of all people should realize that like they need to find their voice, and you need to help the women division. But instead, she's like, yeah, 0 minutes for me, MJF. I'm like, you're talking about the world champion? Oh no, MJF got mic time. Wow, because he's really fucking good. That's why. Like, and he's super over. That's why MJF gets 10 minutes.
Once again, I hope all this is storyline related. Like, it's sad because you would think maybe they were trying that, but then it's like, no, they're just complaining online for reals, and they're all talking shit about stuff. Which, I mean, I get it. Some of them have the right, I'm sure, to complain about it. But I mean, at the same time, you're making millions of dollars, maybe.
Hey, you're making tons of money. Like, you know, so what if
I understand.
Just control your locker room. Everyone shut your mouths.
Well, maybe Daniel Bryan really is going to be writing up them fines.
$100.
Yeah, you know what? The more you say it out loud, the more I'm like, he should probably be the devil.
He should be the devil.
And have it just be like a deeper storyline where, like, yeah, Tony Khan, like,
I mean, he's already in a group
partial
of former
owner,
WWE guys,
or you know what I mean? Like,
writes itself. You know, you got Moxley and Cesaro. It writes itself right there.
Oh
These
yeah,
guys
he's already
came
in the
from the WWE. Yep, and they're gonna.
They're also they don't know because they're trying to lay all these seeds. I don't know how they're gonna make everything make sense when they finally reveal it. Because like the Wardlow thing is weird, and did you see what like last week, the week before, they had the mask guys come out and you know do a little spot or whatever, and then the very next match was Wardlow, and he came out and his hair was all fucked up like he had a mask on. And so it was just like, fuck, did you do that on purpose? Or are you just dumb? Like, I don't, or did they just need him? Did they want to put him in it to make you think that? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm like, this better fucking be going somewhere because like it's
I'll say it again. I don't have faith in them being that clever, but I don't know.
I don't either. And that's the scary part is just like, what are they doing? Like, and I know that they got stunted because Adam Cole's injured. So that probably put a monkey wrench in their stuff. And I'm like, where are you going with this? Because look, MJF's super hot right now, but he's starting to cool off because people are like every goddamn week he's doing the same thing. It's like they're making him do the same thing. He's the same promo. He's like, I don't know what's going on. I wish I had friends, and Samoa Joe's the only friends with him because he's gonna get a title shot. Like it just wouldn't make any sense if he's a devil. That's what I mean. Like it doesn't. It's such a mess. Like I'm like to me, like why? Yeah, why would he be the devil? He's still champion, and he's beating everybody with heart and like determination. And so it's like what? Like he's winning. You know, like. It's not like he's being withheld from anything, and then he's like, "Well, he's got everything he wanted, so why be the devil?"
I mean, it would be.
Like, he has everything he wants. He's world champion.
It would just harp back on, you know, like I said, like we've talked about before, him wearing the devil mask himself, him quoting the devil quote thing. That's how they would make sense of it if it did happen. But I know he's the biggest face, and who else are you going to have to be?
Yeah, there's nobody with
no
the
one else will
momentum
get cheered over him.
Yeah,
I know that.
Yeah. I don't mind if Wardlow's like one of the minions. I wouldn't have even shown Wardlow. I would have had him totally off TV. And remember with Aces and Eights, they solely revealed themselves like the weeks leading up to Bubba being the guy. Like they would, you know, unmask D'Lo or they would unmask, you know, whoever. Like that would be fun. Like 1 week it's Wardlow and he's like, I'm not the final boss. But, you know,
because at that point, because Samoa Joe keeps trying to help him.
Can you imagine? Like we would completely see it coming from a mile away if just some guy with Samoa Joe in the devil mask. Yeah. Well, it's fucking Samoa Joe. Like Samoa Joe and Keith Lee. I'm like, wait a minute. I know exactly who those two people are. Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, he takes the mask off. He has like gray hair like Keith Lee did.
They're both like twins. Like, what the
Happy
fuck? Happy
56th birthday to Keith Lee.
Well, it is a birthday celebration. That
meme is so funny.
Oh fuck.
Oh damn it!
Was that it for this week?
Fuck. I mean,
what else is coming up? I know AEW has a pay per view in December,
NXT's
but WWE
tomorrow.
doesn't, right?
Tomorrow, deadline.
Oh, that's right, NXT.
It's gonna be, dude. The NXT
today.
Man, I'm telling you,
today,
every week they do a good job of getting you wanting to watch the next week. They've been doing a great job, and you know what? Alpha Academy, they keep showing up down there. All their segments and the matches that they've been involved in.
Sounded intelligent. You sounded that's my Shawn Michaels impersonation. RVD doing it.
What? Yeah.
RVD doing the pretty.
You're so witty and
funny.
Intelligent and funny.
Look, I know you're just trying to like because you thought I was dumb.
Because you thought I was dumb. Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean,
Punk did a Shawn Michaels impersonation tonight too. He's like, I'm going down to NXT, talk to Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
He did like a little Shawn Michaels.
Hey, that'd be cool. I mean, I know he's not gonna sign with NXT, but that would be cool to see him have a couple interactions.
He just stays on the NXT brand. That'd be so fucking funny.
Like he's never
main eventing. I told you. The night before WrestleMania. That's how you finish.
What's the main event at NXT tonight, Saturday?
Tomorrow. It's gonna be Deadline. It's gonna be the Iron Survivor matches. It's there's the women's match. It's both matches are multi people match, like five people in each match.
Is that like a gauntlet?
Oh, it's like their little mini Survivor Series.
It's like they're like where who gets the most pinfalls, and then there's like penalties. I forgot how that fucking. There's only been one pay-per-view. Yeah, Shawn Michaels made it up. I created it. Okay,
I got an idea.
I had this idea.
Wait.
Minus 10 points. Minus 10 points.
So now I'm cooking.
Do it in NXT. I don't care.
What's
do it in NXT, and if it's good, I'll steal it and take it out to the main roster. That's what Triple H is telling him. Bullshit.
So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that next week.
Yeah, good job, Sean.
You can't do it. I just did it. Like, you got it.
This year's Royal Rumble. It's a penalty mania match, and he's like, "What? Nope." Shut up, Sean. Shut up.
The Iron Survivor Royal Rumble.
God damn it! In the background, you hear him.
Yeah. Oh, fuck
10
Hunter.
points for a super kick.
This is Hunter. Yeah, he just super kicks him.
And they start their feud again and have a last man standing match at WrestleMania.
There you go.
And then the WWE just closes after that. That's like the last story of all.
And the company
yeah, it's just done.
Like,
everybody
comes out in curtain calls, like all the rest is bow.
Like even everyone that's died, like all the ghosts come out. Like Benoit and shit. Like, they're like, that's all.
It's their ghosts, like on Star Wars, the end of Star Wars. It's all their ghosts.
Andre,
that's gonna be a crowded sky right there. It's gonna be a crowded sky. Be really cloudy.
The middle was all bad.
Benoit's laughing with Eddie. Look at that. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right.
What?
No, all right, everybody. Have a great weekend.
See you at the shows.
See you at the matches.